more serious than most of us pay attention to. I have a document here. It's an official U.S. document. I'm not supposed to have it. Doesn't have big writing on it saying that I can't see this. But I've been given a copy of this, and it's called Endgame, Office of Detention and Removal Strategic Plan 2003 to 2012. It's a U.S. document. It's important for us to pay attention to what's going on in the U.S. because under the arrangements that have been made between Canada and the United States since the 9/11 event, we have promised to do in Canada everything that they're doing in the States. That's why we have to pay close attention to what's going on there. Now this is a document that basically on the surface of it, it has an intention of dealing with picking up people and then getting rid of them, the aliens in the United States who are not supposed to be there. And it talks about the development, the need for more and more development of containment centers. And a lot of those centers have been privately run. And it doesn't actually, this particular one doesn't have the regulations in it that identifies where those locations are, but there's lots of email out that talks about where these containment centers are. What's important is that, in fact, this document itself addresses the point that there will be some people that will not be removed from the country. There will be some people who will be contained indefinitely. And this kind of information is the documents, are the kinds of documents we need to be looking at to realize we're not talking about theories. We're not talking about wild ideas that somebody's making up nutcases that are just enjoying themselves with fantastic scenarios. We're talking about facts. It's a conspiracy, all right. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's a conspiracy fact. It's a conspiracy. Any conspiracy is just a number of people gathered together to plan something. And when it's an illegal conspiracy under our criminal code, they're getting together to plan a criminal act. Now, we can say, these people, prime ministers and presidents and CEOs of corporations are getting together to plan criminal acts, unconstitutional acts. It was mentioned yesterday that Bush is in the midst of trying to get legislation passed in the States, retroactive, to protect him from crimes coming down against him of being committing crimes against humanity. And there's law in Canada against retroactivity. There should be a law like that in the States. There may very well be, but he's trying to change the law. The circumstances are so broad and so outrageous that we don't want to believe it. Like it's insane. History has been through this before. Was it Hitler or was it Goebbels or somebody else that said you tell a lie big enough and people won't believe it. And what's remarkable is how much history is being repeated again. But then history gets repeated over and over always.